Yeah, I should probably get on doing the dishes. Alright, that's much better. Hello, and how are you this lovely Friday morning? Happy New Year, by the way, since it is New Year's Day. I'm recording this pretty much as the vlog for yesterday. The first vlog is uploading, but YouTube's being difficult because for those of you who don't know, YouTube is just a bunch of spaghetti code barely held together by the fabric of the internet. Yeah, YouTube, low-key, is actually a really, really terrible website some of the time. But it's also a really, really great website some of the time, so I'm just gonna kind of have to deal with it. Jump cut to later in the day, actually. Back earlier, I had recorded a little bit and was kind of rambling a bit about various topics, but I ultimately decided that I want to talk about something a little bit different today. And yes, I know, I said I'd be filming my day-to-day life while I'm living it, but I haven't really done much over the past couple days. I did a little bit of cleaning today, and I mean, yesterday was an introductory video anyways, so that doesn't even really matter. My point is, I know that I said I'd be filming my day-to-day life, but there are just a couple of things I want to talk about right off the bat before I really start getting into, like, filming everything I'm doing as I'm doing it sort of thing. And the thing I want to talk about today is the whole concept of being a YouTuber. Now, I mentioned in the introductory video yesterday that I have some older videos that I had made about a year and a half ago. I started making them. It was right after I'd graduated high school, and I thought, this is something I've wanted to do, kind of, make YouTube videos, make a video blog, that sort of thing. And I finally decided that I was going to do it. But I kind of had a lot of bad thoughts in my mind about how exactly I wanted to go about doing it. Not bad in the sense of I was wanting to make bad content or I had some sort of evil, devious intention. It's just a matter of I wanted to be a YouTuber rather than wanting to make videos. I had wanted to gain popularity, was the ultimate goal of making YouTube videos. And while I'm certainly not going to turn down popularity if I happen to come across it, it's not going to be the be-all, end-all goal of making these videos. There are a lot of benefits to making these videos in my mind, not the least of which being it's easy for people to be like, hey, I wonder what Kevin's been up to in the past however long, and they can just click some magical buttons and they're sent off into the world that is my super amazing Sugoi Kawaii life. And another benefit is I now have a platform, however small, to really be able to say what's on my mind. People who know me really well won't think necessarily that I really have a lot of problem expressing myself. I'm usually very, very open and energetic, and I enjoy being around my friends and my family and people who are close to me. But in new social situations, I find myself being very nervous, very reserved, very not necessarily wanting to be the center of attention. And while this isn't some way to change my personality drastically and forge a new Kevin to take on the world, this is just a way to essentially force myself every day to really just speak whatever's on my mind and to talk about things I find interesting and to have that ready to share with other people. Now, don't get to thinking I'm about to start wearing my heart on my sleeve with every new person I meet, because I feel like that also has its problems. But one of my goals this year is to be willing to be more open and to speak my mind more fully and completely when I'm around people. Because ultimately, I've realized my silence isn't benefiting anyone. And I don't think my opinion is more valuable than other people's in any particular way. I'm just an ordinary person, like most anyone else. Some might consider me above average in some areas, below average in others. I'm a normal guy. But I've come to the conclusion that it's time for me to be more willing to speak up. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to say today. Forgive me if, it's not very interesting yet, but I promise within the next couple days I'm actually going to be out and about doing things and filming while I'm doing them. And even if I'm not, then whatever, it's my life. You can't force me to, do fun stuff. I mean, I want to do fun stuff, obviously, but you know what I mean. Anyways, still haven't come up with an outro, so thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow.